What's up, guys? Another day, another unboxing, and I'm telling you right now, guys, this is gonna be one of the most special, and I mean special, unboxing that I've ever done. Because finally, guys, the Grail of Grails for One Piece Collectibles has arrived in my office and will be displayed on my cafe. And that is the can you see, oops, okay, the JND Studios 1/3 scale Whitebeard. So guys, carrying this box took us 3 people to carry it up my office. And as you can see, there are a lot of warnings and notes by the supplier or the store. Shout out to Great Kai Toys, who really took good care of me by providing me a slot for this grail of a statue. So there's a lot of notes here. Extremely fragile item. Please handle it with care. So Great Kai wants to make sure that whoever is handling this will take really good care of this, because they know that this statue is quite pricey. So for those who needed a translation for this, please pakiingatan, medyo pricey po. So the other Tagalog words you probably wouldn't understand, but the word pricey alone, anyone in the world would understand that this statue is indeed pricey and needs extra care. And as you can see, guys, I'm trying to push it with my feet and it barely budges, so that's how heavy it is. So I've been talking for 2 minutes now, and I'm really not sure how I'm gonna start this unboxing. And as you can see, guys, this is how special this statue is, because for this one, we're gonna unbox it in my office instead of my cafe downstairs. So I'd like to make the unboxing a bit private first, and I would like to keep the statue for myself, because I feel it is that special that I'd like to be greedy for a little bit and keep it for myself before opening it to the public. So enough of my talk, and I'm gonna start with the unboxing of this video. Okay, guys, so I've already removed the plastic, so it's time for us to open this box. So please join me as I slice through this brown box and reveal the treasure inside. So I hope I am not damaging the box by doing this, but okay. I'm not sure about the weight, how many percentage of this weight is by the box, but this is really a heavy box. Okay, so let's reveal the one piece inside this box. Right, so the excitement keeps building up. Okay, there we go, guys. Ikot ka, Jo. Pakita mo sa kanila. So it's my first time opening or owning a JND Studios statue. So I'm not sure if, or I'm not really sure the quality of the box or the style of the box for every statue that they produce, but so far I'm loving it. So far I'm impressed, looking really premium. I like the gold leaf effect of the art box on top. A very simple art box. Simply say Edward Newgate. And as you can see, it says hyper real statue. So for those of you who do not know, JND Studios is a company that specializes in hyper realistic statues, and I don't know if they have other scale, but mostly they do 1/3 scale statue. Okay, so I guess we could lift, oh my goodness, this cover alone weighs a lot, guys. So I'm guessing this around 10 pounds, this top cover alone. Sorry guys if you could hear me sniffing, because this has been in storage for quite some time and it's accumulated a bit of dust. That's why I'm sniffing mucus on my nose, but too much information is not good. So they have this black envelope here, hard. So let's see what's inside. Okay guys, oh my goodness. So they have this blacked out, if you could see it clearly. Guys, I hope you could see the letters, but this is like a solid blacked out, what is this? Certificate, some sort of a certificate, or yeah, the usual plaque that says the details about the statue. So I hope you could see, it says Edward Newgate. Mine is 96 out of 300, so they only made 300. So this is the first time that I learned about the artist. His name is Ko Jun, and the signature of the artist right here. So the name of the studio, and since this is licensed, the One Piece logo at the bottom right. So although quite disappointing because this looks like a simple plastic, but it's still different. At least it's different. But I would love if they made it in metal, just like how they do it in Jimmy statues. It would have been nice if they made it in metal instead of this cheap looking plastic, especially considering the price. So also I would have loved it if they outright placed a black glove right here, so that before I could even touch the plaque, I would wear the glove so I wouldn't dirty the plaque. So right now guys, I am opening this. So I hope you, or I hope my videographer does not stop or continue recording this, so that whatever damage I find out on the statue, it would be clear that it is not due to mishandling or whatever. So I'm also doing this for my own sake, recording this in continuous time. Alright guys, so whew, I hope you could clearly see this. Can you show it on top? Show mo. Yeah. Alright guys, so this is how it looks. It is a bit of a surprise. There's still cloth, and I don't see any gloves anywhere. So JND, next time please provide gloves on your premium statues. And because of that, I am gonna use another statue maker's gloves for this, because as you would know, JND is a silicone, it's made of silicone, so I'm not sure handling it with your bare hands is a good idea. Pause lang. Alright guys, so unfortunately I cannot see any black gloves because probably I put it back in their boxes right after I used them. So it's quite disappointing to learn, or it's quite disappointing that I'll be handling this without gloves. But what I did is I washed my hands quite a lot, making sure there's any oil on my hands, no dust, whatever. But anyway, this will be displayed for a bit without a glass, because I'm still gonna be ordering a glass case for this, but we'll make do with what we have right now. So unfortunately, I just realized that this piece right here is loose. It's not in its place. It's just lying here, so it's not really properly secured. Also for this one, I'm not sure if it's really supposed to be that way or if it's supposed to be somewhere else, but so here, look, this is what a silicone face looks like. It's like jelly, and if you could only touch it, you could feel. I'm not sure if I'm damaging it by touching it with my bare hands, but I cannot do anything about it. But it's really quite an experience to touch a silicone statue. So the texture is really something that you should feel, and you will not feel it with wearing gloves. So anyway, let's start by revealing the torso. So this one is one complete torso, arms, and legs. So they managed to sculpt this entirely and just leaving the head. So first, before I remove the body, I need to figure out where the base is. So it's probably below here or something, but anyway, I'm not sure if there's a double styro underneath it, but okay, so maybe I'll just remove the body first. So the body also has body is also silicone. The legs are solid resin. Not sure how I'm gonna lift this, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna display this without the base. Oh my goodness. Because it's quite heavy. Sige, pause mo nga dyan. Naka-play ka?
Opo.
Okay, so this right here is the body. It's a very heavy body. My goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna be placing it somewhere soft for a little while. While I okay, so this is where the body is gonna lie for a little while. Wow, that was heavy. Alright, so moving on. I'm pretty sure that there's the base is right below this styro. But for now, let's remove the individual pieces first. So there's the body. Make sure they see the parts and where they are placed in the video. So this must be the cuff for the cape. This is his bonnet. There's the face. This is the famous beard. This is this. So there's no instruction, whatever. So this is the ribbon for the bonnet. This is his legendary staff or cleave, or at least the rod. I'm not sure what you call this weapon. Is this a cleaver or I'm not sure. A cleaver or a staff or a spear. I think a spear. So this is I guess the stopper for the spear. Here we have the blade. So I'm betting that the base is right under here. And there we go. There's the base. I hope that they thought about maybe the base is heavy. That's why it's at the bottom. But as you can see, if you're only unboxing it by yourself, you're gonna have a hard time doing so, because you should have an option of securing the base first so that you could place the body after. But in this case, I needed to remove the body, place it somewhere else before I could get the base. So anyway, this is the bottom part of the styro. So the base is upside down, so you could immediately see the bottom of the base. So the bottom of the base is similar to the black plastic certificate that we saw earlier. It's similar in style, perfectly similar, just bigger. So this is the base, and it's okay. Now I understand where all the weight is coming from, and it is in this base. Oh my gosh, this is definitely around 50 pounds. Whew. Oh my goodness. This base is around 50 pounds. Wow, one of the heaviest base I've ever experienced. So, please take a close up. So here you can see the carved letters, a carved one-piece word, and nothing else. You can see nothing else around the base, and the top is, what is this? It's a wood. Okay, sorry guys, because I'm trying to catch my breath. That's how heavy this thing is. Whew. So this is like a wooden material, but it's not. It's totally a resin piece. Would it have been nice? Maybe. Would have been a really premium feel if they made this in actual wood, revealing the grains of the wood. But that's gonna be a long shot if anyone does that, because like in my experience with Jimei Kaido, if you would just watch my unboxing video for that, they made the one piece there, the platform where the base is placed, and it's entirely made of wood. It's a beautiful wood, as I've seen in other videos and other pictures, but in my case, termites completely destroyed it. So using wood as a material for resin is not suitable for some environments. Anyway, they did a really good job mimicking the look of having a wooden deck right here. So I'm not really sure how to put the base, the body on top here, because all I can see is a magnet and a small, what's this? A small hole. So I'm not sure. Oh, okay, I get it. So here also you could see that this is where they put the cape. This is a really gigantic cape, almost folded. Looks like a clothing of a small child. So you could see just how big this cape is. Later I'm gonna unfold it so that you will have a clear look of the cape. And they also have this 3M, I guess, sticker for the base. And that's it for this part of the styro. So I'm gonna put back the top portion. And now we are gonna begin the actual assembly. So they did give out an instruction booklet. Although this is a very straightforward build, nothing complicated, but it's still nice to own a booklet because it is still nice. It's still something nice to own, but maybe to lower down the cost of producing this statue, they decided to opt out in. Right, so there's a small peg here and a really strong magnet on the left foot, and that's how this statue stands up. I'm not sure, guys, how stable that would be in the long run, especially in the event of an earthquake, but that's how they decided to secure the piece, this heavy, solid, tall piece, with just that metallic peg and a strong magnet. But so far I don't see any complaints from the internet. Right guys, so let me take over the handling of the recorder so that we could appreciate it even more. So, oh, this is a beautiful, really beautiful sculpt. So you could see the body is silicone. Look how jelly it is. The leg is solid resin with a mixed media cloth pants, solid resin boots. Everything here is totally hyper realistic. So I'm gonna go more into the details of the sculpt once I finish the assembly, but so far looking so good. Right guys, okay, next I'll be what should I put on next? Okay, so how about we put on the cape? I guess the cape, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna place the cape on this guy. So for the cape, there's a magnet here, or what looks to be like magnet. So let's see how it will attach at the back. Oh, so before I put on the cape, I'd like you guys to appreciate what JND Studios did for the back. So anyway, I'm gonna do this again and remove the cape when everything is completely assembled. But oh my goodness, look, especially with this lighting, my god, wow. Never mind the butt, but look at the back. So my goodness, oh, totally speechless about this statue. So anyway guys, let's see how we are gonna, let's see if this will snap on somewhere or no. Oh, I guess the idea is just to, I guess it's just to place it on top like this. I'm not sure, huh? Because there's no instruction. I guess the idea is the, it's a magnet. It's magnetized. Let's see. Let's see if there are any magnetic pieces on the back. So it doesn't hold anywhere here. Right. Anyway. Okay, let's leave it there for now. This guy will I'm guessing it should go right here. Okay, so it snaps on to these magnets here. Oh, so I guess that's how it is. The magnet inside the cape is really for to hold this, what do you call this? Like decorations for its cape, and the cape would just hang on to his back, just how it would hang on in real life. No magnets, no peg, no whatever. So for the other side, so because for the decoration there's also magnets inside, and it should fit to the magnets inside this cape, just like so. As you can see, it clips on like that. So I'm not 100% sure if I'm doing it correctly, but let's see. Later I'm gonna look at some videos if I'm doing something wrong or I'm on the right track. Anyway guys, that's how the cape looks like. Next, we'll do the the staff. So the staff is this long. There's a peg down here, which I guess this is where the blade goes, and this bottom part is where the stopper goes. And this stopper, or oh wait, so maybe we should put it on his hand first. Wow, it's a different feeling holding or touching a silicone part, and especially inserting a long rod inside a silicone hand. So it's a unique feeling. So look what I did at the bottom of the rod. So I placed the stopper, which I guess should be going inside this hole on the base, like so. Wait lang. There. So it's easier if you place the stopper so that the peg would fit perfectly on the hole before putting on the rod, right? So that's it for the rod. Wow, this is, oh my goodness, it's all speechless. Next is this blade. So this one is quite light, made out of PVC, Makes sense because you wouldn't want a very heavy object on top of a very slender piece of rod. So it's not a good idea to do that. So let's see how this should be oriented. Let's try to there. Okay, right. So that's it for the rod. And because of the silicone hand, the rod would be moving like this. So being in the Philippines, especially in a earthquake zone, it would be interesting to see how this would move in case of an earthquake. So good luck with that. So as you can see, guys, with only moving the rotating base, see how the hand moves. Alright. And finally, guys, if you're following my video content, it is always my policy to place the head on last. Something of a tradition, and something for me just feels right, because putting on the head last would signify the end of the build. It signifies completing the build and fully appreciating the entire statue. So the beard is attached separately on this peg right here, or maybe if you're trying to be unique, you could place the beard like this. But there you go with the beard. So it's, wow, still can't get over the feeling of touching a silicone material. So let's attach the knob first. Then the knob must, this guy must, okay, so let's do this. Oh, okay. So this bonnet would be what do you call this? Oh, it should be, the knob should be upside down. Okay, so this bonnet would connect these two separate pieces so that it wouldn't fall. But I'm not sure how I'm not, okay, right. Okay, I think it's inserted. Because with the placement, with how I place this statue is much taller than me, so I couldn't really see what's on top of its head. But anyway, guys, oh my goodness. So beautiful. Right, let me take over the video. And that's it for this unboxing. Oh, just look at this. The backlighting on this statue just makes it super intense. My goodness. So if only I am a better videographer, I could do better justice on this. But I'm gonna try to do some B-rolls just like how I'm doing it now. My goodness. Oh, so let's go on to some intimate or deeper details about the statue. So look at this face. The wrinkles are spot on, super hyper realistic. The pores, you couldn't ask for any better sculpt than this. Look at the chin. So that's how it moves if you wiggle and jiggle it. So the ears are, you know, if you take a picture of this right here and you send it to anyone who doesn't know anything about statues or animes, they wouldn't think of this as a statue, but rather a real person's ear. So let's move on to the body. Look at the scars, super hyper realistic. So so if you do a close-up look at the pores, the skin texture, something I'm not sure if a resin statue could replicate, if it could only be done on a silicone statue, but my goodness. So the vein work here for the muscles are super real. If only I have better lighting, you guys could really appreciate more. So the hands are like this. If you do a close-up of the hand and a close-up of my hand, you could see that the skin texture really is, I mean, actually the skin texture for this would look more realistic than my skin texture if you would just separately photo it and send it to some random guy. So it would have been nice if they added some hair on the arms or on the chest, but I think that's going a bit overboard. It's gonna be realistic, much more realistic if you put some hair, but this still is really good. And here is the nail. I think for the nail they could have done a better job doing the nails, especially the color, so that you could differentiate the color of the nails from the skin, because right now the nails looks just like an extension of the skin because they didn't color it differently, or they didn't color the nails how a real nail should be, which is a bit how do you say it, pinker or smoother, because the nails, what they did with the nails looks like they also did some texturing, skin texturing on the nails, which is kind of not supposed to be, right? So they have here the what do you call this, the belly button. And for the pants, they did awesome job on the weathering of the pants. Okay, let me focus it. And for the cloth belt, but the pants weathering are very nice. For the boots, they could have put on a bit of dirt on the boots, not this totally clean black boots, just a bit of dirt on the bottom, not totally muddy, but still fine. Still can't get over this view. So let's move on, excuse me, around. So this is how the cape looks like at the back. So the cloth here is just cloth. Would have maybe done a bit of weathering or a bit of tatters or rips, because definitely Whitebeard fights with his cape on, so it should show some bit of battle damage, unless he has a lot of spare cape that he always replace a new one once his old cape is damaged or dirtied. So that's the only nitpick that I could say about this cape. But let's see the back. the back is just as magnificent as the front. Alright guys, so this is his back with his cape removed. Wow, look at the lighting. The lighting perfectly shows the musculature, whatever, of the back. Perfect. I'm not sure if it's a perfect anatomy, because you know, bodybuilders really have different anatomy of their muscle depending on how they train their muscles. But for me, this is really a realistic, very muscle bound back, and the lighting just intensified the details of the back. Super nice, super detailed, super realistic. Just look at it when I zoom it in. You couldn't differentiate it from an actual person's back. Oh my goodness, wow. Look at the pores. The ink on the skin is, even the tattoo on his back doesn't look, you know, forced, doesn't look just you know, like drawn in. It really looks like an old tattoo on someone's skin. Wow. Any angle you look at it, it's really nice. There's no, especially if you put some good lighting on it, any angle that you look at it from, you will be impressed. Just look at this. An angle from here, my God. Going around, an angle from here. Wow. Right, so anyway guys, that's it for the unboxing of this Ultimate Grail. Not unless JND Studios surprises us with another hyper realistic One Piece statue. Probably Roger or whoever, but I could definitely say that so far in the world of One Piece resin statue, nothing is on top of this one. This is the ultimate One Piece statue, and it would be very hard to dethrone this wonderful masterpiece. So that's it guys. So anyway, since we're already in my office, I'm gonna give you a quick tour of what is displayed on my office. So we have the Infinity Studio 1000 Sunny here, some Lego CMS. I'm trying to complete the entire CMS series. I have a lot more that is not yet displayed. These are all CMS. There, you could see all unopened CMS Lego. So I have here the signed Alaska Championship ball. So some of you guys might know that I'm a huge Dallas Mavericks fan. So here are some Nowitzki signed jersey and Doncic signed jersey. Dallas Mavericks cap, which I'm hoping that one day would be signed by any Dallas Maverick. Some artwork. Here is one of my favorite statues, the Jime diorama, Jime Punk Hazard diorama between Akainu and Aokiji. So we have here some unopened Lego pieces. Here is the UCS Millennium Falcon. We have here inside the UCS Star Destroyer. What is this? A Lego piece. Oh, we have here a designer toy Astro Boy. And what else? We have here the Lego Titanic. And on top is the Squid Game Freaky Doll. And UCS 8080 Walker. And the Lego, what's that? Spider-Man building. So that's it, guys. My goodness, look at this view. I couldn't get over this view, and I wouldn't be able to get over this view for a very long time. Every time I step inside my office, this is gonna be the view that I'd be seeing until such time that the pedestal for this statue arrives and the glass case arrives. So that's it, guys. Hope you bear with this video because it has been my longest video, and honestly, rightfully so, because this is a very special piece and you couldn't fit an 11-minute video to appreciate this piece. So for those of you who managed to reach the end of this video, thank you, and hope to see you guys on a lot more unboxing. I have a lot more to unbox and to show you guys, so please stay tuned. That's it, guys, and see you in the next unboxing.